And Ukraine agreed to a naval ceasefire in the Black Sea and separate deals with the United States after the days of peace talks in Saudi Arabia. Washington said that all parties would continue working toward a durable and lasting peace in statements announcing the agreement, which would reopen an important trade route. Also, they have also committed to develop measures to implement a previously agreeing ban on the attacking of each other energy infrastructure, the White House added. But Russia said the naval ceasefire would only come into force after the number of sanctions against its food and fertilizer trade were lifted. Also, the United States officials have been separately meeting negotiators from Moscow and Kyiv in Riyadh with the aim of brokering a truce between the two countries. Also, the Russian and the Ukrainian delegation have not met directly. Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky said the deal to halt strikes in the Black Sea was a step in the right direction. It's too early to say that it will work, but these were the right meetings, the right decisions and the right steps, he told a press conference in Kyiv. No one can accuse Ukraine of not moving towards sustainable peace after this, he added. After the United States President Donald Trump had previously accused him of blocking a peace deal. But shortly after Washington's announcement, the Kremlin said that the Black Sea ceasefire would not take place until sanctions were lifted from the Russian banks, producers and exporters involved in the international food and fertilizer trades. The measure demanded by the Russia includes reconnecting the bank concerned to the SWIFT payment system, lifting restrictions or servicing and the ships under the Russian flag that involved in the food trade and on the supply of the agricultural machinery and other goods needed for the production of food. It was unclear from the White House statement when the agreement is meant for becoming into the peace, but yet when asked about the lifting of sanctions, Trump told reporters, "We are thinking about all of them right now. We are looking at them." Washington's statements on the US-Russia talks does say that the United States will help restore Russia's access to the world market for agriculture and fertilizers import. Also, speaking in Kyiv, Zelensky described this is the weakening of our positions. He also said Ukraine would push for the further sanctions on Russia and more military support from the United States if Moscow reneged on its commitment. Also, later in the night, he addressed to the Ukrainians, Zelensky also accused the Kremlin of lying when it also said that Black Sea ceasefire depended on the sanctions being lifted. Ukraine Defense Minister Rustem also said the third countries could become and oversee part of the deal, but he also warned that the movement of the Russian warship beyond the eastern part of the Black Sea would be treated as a violation of the agreement and a threat to the national security of Ukraine. In case Ukraine will have full right to exercise right to self-defense. We'll have to see how the story unfolds in a couple of more days.